Hey guys, we are back with episode 2
Dos.
of the Crap Advice Podcast. I am your host, Sean M., and my co-host is Breeza. Say what's good, girl.
What's good, girl?
Yeah. Alright, so
Oh
we
my
got
God.
some crazy-ass questions to answer today. I mean, after we put that first episode up, people want to hit us up and ask us about, like, some crazy shit. I was like, yo, nigga, I'm sorry. You gonna have to call a priest. You gonna have to call my niece. You gonna have to call... get up in the...
Okay, let's start with the first question, please.
Okay, alright. So you just want to get into it like that? You don't even want to tell these people to freaking... Now that we're on iTunes, they could click the iTunes podcast app on their phone and subscribe to us and also rate us so they could bring us up the charts.
Well, I think you just took care of that.
Alright, guys. So, like, rewind it if you didn't catch what I just said because we need them rates, we need them subscribers so that we could start getting it in. Alright, so we're going to kick it off with the first question. Here we go. This person wants to be called Fruit Cup. They started the email out like, call me Fruit Cup. So, Fruit Cup writes, how long do you guys think is appropriate before you shit in front of your boy/girlfriend? Laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, they just want to know how long do we think it's appropriate before you take a crap in front of your boyfriend or girlfriend, which I don't think that's ever appropriate.
What?
Get out of town. Like, that's not something like that. No time is going to make that okay. Be like, while your boyfriend's taking a crap, you go in there. I meant, while your boyfriend's brushing his teeth, you go in there and take a crap.
I doubt that's what... Wait, they said in front of?
Yeah,
or
in
just
front
like...
of. It says in front of.
Poop in front of your boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's just like
I
weird.
find- That is weird.
Yo, look, here it is. I mean, if you're talking about farts, that's a different story. Like, you could fart in front of your boyfriend or girlfriend after 3 dates, after sex. You know what? After sex, if they're comfortable enough to sex you, they better be comfortable enough to smell your
No,
gases.
I think you should fart way before you do it, because then if you end up farting and they think it's gross, like, why would you even want to take anything any further? You
Brianna,
fart
this
right
is
away.
2017. Niggas are having sex on the first date now. That's standard.
So you're saying farts are more sacred than sexual freaking relations?
I'm saying that in order to fart, you think about this. When you're farting, you're letting air out of your butthole. You're letting little particles that sit in that little shitty hole fly out into the air and go up someone's nose. That is crazy. So I think,
But it can't make a baby.
nigga, that don't matter. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about shit particles coming out of your little brown tookies and going up somebody's nose. That's different.
All right.
that's
Well, farting isn't even the question here. We're talking about pooping in front of someone. So let me just, maybe there's a slight possible chance that you meant like just pooping while you're in the same like house, or like just saying you gotta poop. If that is the case, I mean, I don't even remember when I started feeling comfortable telling Sean I had to poop. Probably like a little while, but I mean, I don't know. I find it so hard to believe that you meant poop in front of someone.
Did we poop in front of each other yet? Like, do we?
No, we've been going up for almost 10
years,
almost 10 years. And there's freaking no way I would ever poop in front of Sean.
But
you should see if Sean ever tries to bust in the bathroom when I'm taking a dump. I'm just like, yo, what the heck, man? I pay rent here too. I deserve privacy. You can ask him. I always tell him that. Like, it's my personal times, and I don't know.
All right, hold on, wait 1 second. How come when I'm sitting there taking a little crap, I drop about 2 pieces, and the next thing I know, I hear you picking the damn lock, trying to get up in there, nostrils all flared out like you trying to sniff me up. And like she know it's true, that's why she's laughing.
Yo.
Like, don't let her front on
Listen,
you. Yo, fruit cup.
Linda.
Fruit Cup, don't let her front on you. Every time she hears me dropping a deuce, she hears that water drop. She gets up from wherever she is in the house. She starts running like the damn exorcist to the door, like, let me in. Let me in.
No, let me explain myself. When I have to use the bathroom, I tend to be like, yo, I gotta take a dump. Therefore, putting it into the atmosphere that I'm going to poop, aka, if you need anything, grab it. He doesn't say he's gonna poop, and it's always at the most inconvenient time. My hair is soaking wet, I need to grab the comb from under the sink. I'm trying to do laundry, I need to make sure there's no dirty towels hanging up. Anything, and then he's pooping, so I can't stop what I'm
that's
doing.
The thing, though.
I gotta grab the key from the top of the bathroom door and open the bathroom. Anyways, the right time to poop in front of, if that is indeed your question, in my opinion, for me, would be never. But if you're different, I know I have like a family, like aunts and uncles who freaking poop in front of each other. I mean, that's just bizarre to me. Like, I would never want Sean to hear like a into the toilet or something. Like, I would feel so uncomfortable.
They do it in jail. Everybody shits in front of each other.
Never been.
Jail.
You don't even know what it's like. You've never been there.
Shit.
But like, if you like go to poop and then it's just air, and it's just like, that'd be so embarrassing. No, never poop in front of. If you gotta poop, to say like, oh man, I gotta poop so bad. I'd be telling Sean. Sean hears me, like, if I had like a Thanksgiving dinner, I'd be like, oh, there was corn in my poop.
All right, yeah.
But listen, like, I would never poop in front of him.
Brianna, people are gonna be listening to this when they eat. People
I don't
are gonna be listening
care.
to this
I don't
when
care
they're
what
at
people
the
think
gym,
about me.
or when they're driving, when they're on freaking going to work on their commute. You're gonna make these niggas cry with that shit. Don't talk about corn and poop.
It's a fact. Corn doesn't digest.
Okay, we don't need to know all that. So, you know what? I think the final answer here is really it's between you two. If you haven't farted in front of the dude, you ain't gonna be able to take a crap in front of him. I think that's just messed up. I think that also pooping in front of each other is for old people.
That's true too.
Yeah, so
that's something you do only if it's medically necessary. Like, if you can't reach to wipe your ass, then if you have to poop in front of each other, fine. That's it.
Okay.
Why?
I guess that makes sense. All right, so I think that answers her question.
How do you know it's a girl?
Fruit Cup.
Fruit
Cup.
It could be a guy who likes fruit. Anyways, go to the next question, man. You over here.
All right, let's go to the next question. But you already know first, we're going to go take a little break, for goodness sake. And we are back in black. Brianna.
Yeah,
All that poop talk got me interested in asking you a question. Was there ever a time where you farted in front of me and it stunk so bad that you were embarrassed?
No. I think farts are hilarious, and the more that it stinks, I'm laughing just thinking about throwing a smelly fart.
You're actually crying. Guys, she's crying right now.
I'm not crying. When I throw a fart and it smells, like, I think it's so funny. I'm not saying that that's not for everyone. Like, not everybody's like that, but my dad always taught us that, like, throwing smiley farts when people aren't expecting it is the funniest thing in the world, and so that's what I do.
All right, so we were raised differently. Okay.
Yeah, because my dad's still around.
All right, so let's get to this next question. This is how we gonna do it. This next person is a mother, and the title of this one is "My Son." You guys gotta come up with better subjects for the emails.
Sean, you were...
Alright, just kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that to you. Here we go. The next question. Hey!
I bet you your mom wrote this.
Oh. My papi chulo lindo. He does a podcast. Please, guys, talk about him. Mom, this is our show. All right, so anyway, this email titled My Son. Hey, I'm a lot older than you guys, so maybe your views on this are different. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't want to get into too much detail, but I caught my son watching adult videos on multiple occasions in the family room. He is 14 years.
Ooh.
He is 14 years, and I'm pretty sure he's spanking it all around the house.
Yeah.
I want to punish him and take away the Wi-Fi. Is that too much? And that's it.
I guess you would have a better answer for this. I was never that kind of person, so.
Never the kind of person to spank it all around the house?
Neither.
All right, so, look, listen, mama, whoever you are, wherever you are, you gotta take it easy. This is natural. Shoot, my house was so freaking... I was all over the place spanking it. I was on the walls. I was in the stalls. I was in the bathroom. I was in the halls.
Well, who has stalls in their house?
I was like Dr. Seuss in that bitch.
No.
I was everywhere, all over the place.
Okay.
Listen,
Stop.
my mom, I was running up the check on Comcast. You see every video that was ordered. Coed Confidential Volume 1. Free My Willie Volume 2. Everything was just there, and it was all me. Everybody knew not to walk into my room. I was like a little miniature Spider-Man.
That's disgusting. No, I don't know. This sounds like a really bad metaphor, but I think it's kind of like how you just get mad because it's your son. Like, you just think they're adorable and innocent. Like, for me, my dog, I thought was like the cutest boy ever, and I was just like, oh man, you're so good. I love you so much. Whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then he got into the phase where he started humping things. And I was just like, wow, since when do you even think about that stuff? Like, I didn't even know that stuff crosses your mind. I thought you just think about, like, walks and treats and sleeping
God.
with me.
You
and
can't
now you're
compare
freaking
this.
taking our frog stuffed animal and you're going to town in
it's
the middle
natural.
of... and, like, when we have people over. It's just natural, though. Yeah,
it
like,
is.
he's not a different dog. He's still the best dog ever,
don't
but he
think you
just gets
could-
in the mood sometimes.
I don't think you should punish him for it.
Yeah, don't punish him.
Yeah, I mean, even if you take away the Wi-Fi, he's still going to be doing it. It's not like you're going to stop him from it. It's natural, spadatral.
If anything, if you won't want him doing it in the family room, just accidentally leave some supplies out, you know, like a magazine or Bratz dolls.
What
Those have always been ahead of their time.
are you talking about?
Those things are nasty looking.
Well, I don't understand what you're telling her to do. You want her to leave Bratz dolls out?
No, okay, I'm just saying. Leave things, like, I mean, not things, but, like, just show him, like, hey, look, I know what you're doing. If it's what you gotta do, then I'd prefer you use, like, this and, like, give him something to just have in his room rather than him relying on the freaking TV
All right, no,
to
that's
be playing
bad.
it.
Don't give him, because then he'll tell his friends. I don't know. He'll feel awkward. No, if you're supplying him with
I didn't say to freaking hand it to him with a bow. I mean, like, sneakily put it somewhere where he would find it, and then he'll probably just take it.
I think you should just ignore it. It's a phase. He's 14 years old, man. That's the age where it's prime time, man.
Yeah, but you don't want that stuff on the family room TV, and then one day he accidentally leaves it on. You turn on the TV in front of freaking Wella and Wello, and they're give him a heart attack.
No. Look, they're smart. 14-year-olds.
They're smart.
Yeah, it's a species. The 14-year-old male. It's amazing that you even caught him in the family room because they're like FBI agents at that age when they're beating it. It's a phase. It's gonna be over with before you know it. Don't punish him for it because that'll make you a bad mom. Bad mom.
Sean,
Bad mom.
you don't even have kids. You don't know what it's like.
If I have a son and I catch him spanking it, I think that my initial reaction will be shock, but then I'll tell him, "You're doing it all wrong, kid. Hand it here. Let me show you."
What the freak, you freaking weirdo. Cut the tape. I'm leaving. Don't ever let me let you impregnate my stomach, you freakazoid.
All right, guys. That is the 2 questions. We want more. I think starting next week, we should start answering 3 at a time. What do you think, Breezy?
I think that sounds good. Well, it depends. If it's like a short email, like, "Hey, what should I shit in front of my guy?" Then that we can answer 3. But if you write like a whole long, thing, then we'll answer 2. Depends on how much attention you need. Like how much care you need to be provided with. You fool me?
Yeah, I feel you. And like the second email, that was like a bit of a longer one, I think. Oh no, I think we went on about pooping more. I'm not sure. Guys, look, we want to continue to do this. This is a fun thing for us. And we want to help out as much people as we can. Tell your friends to tell their friends to email crapadvicepodcast@gmail.com so that we could get some mo and answer some mo. We're going to do this every Monday. We aren't going to skip a beat. Mom?
Yeah, we're really not, because I freaking had to wash, blow dry, straighten my hair, get my clothes ready, finish my homework, pack my lunch, all this stuff for work tomorrow. And Sean was just like, "Listen, bitch, I don't care if it's 9:30. We gotta get this done. We're on a schedule. We're making moves, big moves."
Nag. That's all you ever do. All right, guys. So on your phone, iPod users or iPhone users, what you do is you go to the podcast app, you click on that, you type in "Crap Advice" in the search bar. You could subscribe to us and you can rate us. And people who don't have iPods, we will be on Stitcher, which is an app that you can download onto your phone, and you all have access to millions and millions of podcasts. We happen to be one of them. You can subscribe to us and you can rate and review us. It all helps. We love you all who listen. Everybody who don't listen could get a boot in their bosom.
A boot in their freaking caboose would have been better.
A boot in the caboose.
You could get my shoes in your caboose.
Oh, that's a good one. You could get my shoes in your caboose.
Well, not when you say it. Just like this. You could get my shoes in your caboose. Yeah, you could get my shoes in your caboose.
Alright, let's wrap this up because it's getting... Brianna. Stop it. She's floating. What's wrong with it? Alright. Now let's wrap this up, guys. Have a good day if you're listening to this in the morning. Have a good afternoon if you're listening to this in the noon. And have a good night if you're listening to this in the night. Or else you can have my shoes. Alright, stop that shit for real. See you next Monday. We love you.
You just heard a Trustfall podcast.